Once upon a time, and frankly, not too long ago, major right wing podcaster Shawn Ryan was a MAGA darling and an enthusiastic supporter of Donald Trump. But after Trump got back into power, Ryan has become relentlessly critical of Trump for his corruption and hypocrisy and violation of major campaign promises, from the Iran war to the Epstein Files cover up. And in the latest episode of his podcast, he revealed that he is now losing sponsors as a consequence of standing up to Trump, but he's giving those people the finger anyway and doubling down because he wants to stand on principle. And apparently the thing that caused him to lose a major sponsor was his recent conversation with Megyn Kelly, in which he called out Trump. But before we unpack all that, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go. All right, folks, I want to play this clip of Shawn Ryan revealing that he's losing sponsors as a consequence of standing up to Trump, and then we'll get into the interview that was apparently the catalyzing incident.
I cannot be controlled. I can't. And those conversations happen. We just lost a sponsor from the Megyn Kelly episode.
Bye-bye.
Yep. See you later. We don't like what you said about MAGA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. And then they want to know, then they want to know that I'm not going to tell anybody that they're dropping me.
How'd that work out?
I said, I'm sorry. I'm not going to. You've already fired me. And if you don't fucking like who I am, then don't advertise on my show. I don't give a fuck.
All right. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. We're going to play, some of the segment from Megyn Kelly's appearance on Shawn Ryan's podcast. He didn't refer to a specific moment, but he was criticizing MAGA all throughout that entire, a 3.5 hour conversation, and Trump as well. We'll get to all of that. I just want to say, look, I think Shawn Ryan is a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I think that's probably an understatement, right? And I think he is too prone to conspiracism. I think that's what led him into MAGA in the first place. He's an open conservative, and so we disagree on policy immensely. But, and this is key, what sets Shawn Ryan apart from all the others, including Megyn Kelly, is Shawn Ryan has had very fascinating conversations with Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna, twice at least, rogue Republican Congressman Thomas Massie, Hunter Biden. And he did it despite the audience incentive not to, because his audience was pissed that he was talking to Ro Khanna and Hunter Biden. And Shawn Ryan doubled down on all of those things. He's like, no, I'm going to talk to these people. I think they need to be talked to. And again, if you want to unsubscribe, if you want to walk away, so be it. I hope you don't, but so be it, because I won't be controlled. And I will criticize Donald Trump when and where I feel it's appropriate. And he has been. He's actually been calling out Trump and MAGA very consistently in ways, unfortunately, I wish Joe Rogan would, but has not. Rogan's gone back and forth. Ryan has pretty clearly said some harsh burning of the bridge things, very honest things. But he's burned the bridge and burnt the ships and salted the earth. He is not going back. And I respect that. So with that in mind, let's play some of apparently what got Shawn Ryan into trouble with at least one of his sponsors.
Not responsible for steering it. We just have to cover it. But yeah, I like JD a lot.
That guy has a fucking chance in hell of getting it.
Why?
Because he's not. I think the opposite. He's not saying anything.
Well, what would you
I don't think
expect a
Trump
sitting
is being
VP
loyal
do?
to the American people. I think first and foremost, if you're in any position in the administration, I think that you owe it to the people.
To do what, though? What would you expect?
The right thing.
What would you say to JD? Do what?
I would say he needs to speak out against what the fuck is happening in this country and in the world.
In front of a microphone.
Yep.
And betray his boss.
Yep.
And basically probably get forced out of the administration.
Yep.
Although you can't really fire a VP. I
look at him, I see a guy who is totally conflicted in his morals with what's happening right now. And he doesn't look like he knows what to do.
Well, are you so sure he's not fighting it behind the scenes from the inside?
I think people need to know that.
I don't know that he is or he isn't. I don't have inside knowledge on this. I just know where his sensibilities are. But I agree he's in a very difficult position. I mean, that's what happens when you accept this job. You put yourself in that very difficult position. It's not ideal.
I just don't see any positivity coming out of this administration. It seems very self-serving. I have a list of shit printed I could go through, but I mean, what was the last one? He fucking made it so he had Todd Blanche do the dirty work so that him or anybody in his family could never be audited by the IRS. What the fuck is that shit?
Mm-hmm.
The drone company, the $400 million jet from Qatar.
Yep.
What is it? The Executives Club. You know about that?
Yeah, that they started in D.C.
You don't hear about any of this shit.
Yeah.
Does this shit look like he's serving the fucking people? No. So you're going to serve that? Or are you going to speak out against it and let everybody know what the fuck is happening?
You think he'd be better off?
Fox News sure as fuck isn't reporting any of this shit.
None of it. None of it. No, I there's no question that the corruption in the administration has been far beyond what
he
I ever
sued the
expected.
fucking government.
He goes on like this. I mean, I'm here for it, man. Donald Trump is objectively the most corrupt president in American history, by far, by far. I will continue to sound the alarm about that. I'll continue to shout that from the rooftops. Megyn Kelly, Ann Coulter, so many prominent right-wingers, Andy McCarthy of Fox News and the National Review, they've been forced to admit this as much as it pains them. And many of them still support Trump anyway, right? Because corruption, apparently, they'll acknowledge, yeah, it's there, and it's worse than the Bidens and the Obamas, but whereas it was disqualifying for the Bidens and Obamas, we got to grade Trump differently. I'll acknowledge he's worse, but, you know, because of different reasons, I'll tolerate it. It's not disqualifying for him. Shawn Ryan finds it disqualifying. Shawn Ryan says, I am withdrawing my support of Trump and MAGA. Because Trump lied to me. Trump lied to MAGA, and I'm not part of a fucking cult. He might be a conspiracy theorist, and he may have been in the cult once, but he has found his way out, and he's saying, no, I won't be controlled. I'm not going to be part of a cult. Trump told me he would do X, Y, and Z. He has done the opposite. He lied. He's wrong. I'm going to hold him morally and politically accountable. I'm not going to make excuses for him. I'm not going to grade him on a curve. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to now criticize him using my platform. And Shawn Ryan has a very big platform. Is it 3 million subscribers? Let's see. Shawn Ryan show. What is he? 6.3 million subscribers. Massively successful YouTuber, conservative. It's a big deal, guys. It's a big friggin' deal. And as a consequence, MAGA or certain sponsors, they are withdrawing their support too, which they have every right to do. Listen, Shawn Ryan has every right to withdraw support from Trump. And if MAGA doesn't like what Shawn Ryan has to say, they have every right to withdraw their support from Shawn Ryan. But understand, it's not Shawn Ryan who's changed. It's not Shawn Ryan who's being inconsistent. Shawn Ryan is holding Trump to his promises. And Shawn Ryan is holding Trump to the same standard that Shawn Ryan had for President Biden and Kamala Harris and so on and so forth. It's a rare moment of consistency from somebody on the MAGA or MAGA adjacent right, and he's now been excommunicated. And note that Shawn Ryan, by the way, is not like flipping tables. He's not like, how dare you withdraw your support from me? He's like, no, listen, fine, fair enough. But I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to reveal that this is, the consequence of speaking up to Trump. So, and standing up to Trump. So listen, I think it's very important to not only continue to stir the pot of the MAGA civil war, but also to signal boost the rare voice on the right, even if we disagree on policy, who's actually standing on principle and is holding Trump accountable for the shit that Trump promised and then the things that Trump betrayed. It's very refreshing. It's very rare. Kudos to Shawn Ryan. I love it. I want to see more of it. In the meantime, let me know what you think in the comments.